by Rev Says Desu. Asmongold just fucking destroyed this gamer. Ruh-roh. Is this kawaii gamer Ugu?
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here. So today we're going to be going over a certified gamer moment where a Counter-Strike clip went viral on Twitter for all of the reasons I'm sure the original poster wasn't hoping for. I think when they posted it, they were hoping to receive sympathy and praise, but instead they got criticism and mockery. Basically, their clip goes viral on Twitter where they accidentally frag themselves.
Is this like Team Siren?
And then somehow blame it on the men in the lobby, and then...
Do you guys know what Team Siren is? Yo, chat, do you know Team Siren? Alright, here we go.
I'm a siren.
I'm a siren.
I'm a siren.
I'm a siren. I am a siren.
Well, you look at that. Damn. Oh. That's because men are more competitive. That's the reason. If there was a girl that was like really fucking good at the game, like they would have her on the team. It's just how it is. I'm just being real.
The competition is fierce.
With millions of dollars at stake.
This is bigger than us.
Losing is not an option.
We have a chance to make history.
I'm a little Jenny and I play support.
I'm Christina and I play AD carry.
I'm Sylvanas and I play mid.
Damn.
I'll bait you and outsmart you.
That's a good character.
My name is Judy.
Wait, is this the one where it's
I'll bait you and outsmart.
Oh yeah, I'll bait you.
I'm Sylvanas and I play mid. I'll bait you and outsmart you.
Bait you and outsmart you. You playing chess?
My name is Judy. I play top and I own it.
Damn.
I'm Millie Sweetheart and I'm the jungler. We live together.
Damn, I remember when it looked like that.
This is my family. This is my dream.
What the fuck?
This is my dream. This is everything. We are siren.
Man, you could really tell this was like freaking 12 years ago. With the fucking Man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You like Skrillex?
Once the clip was already viral, Asmongold would react to it in a YouTube video and then find
the highest ranking player they had was Diamond, and the highest they got in ranked 5s was Gold. Wait, really? I think Diamond was the highest rank back then, I think. Actually, no, because that would have been like 12 years ago. 12 years ago in League of Legends. The season 3 Diamond was the highest, wasn't it? Am I wrong? It was a long time ago. Was it Master in season 3? Man, that was a long time ago. I was really good at that game.
Out that Asmongold reacted to the viral clip, this streamer would crash out.
I used to make people crash out in that game all the time.
Backdrop of this situation. It involves our main protagonist here.
I played mid support, and I made people crash out all the time. It was amazing. It was pretty peak. I used psychological tactics. Yeah. I got that. Do you just remember when they had those boots? The boots were like you could teleport back, and then like you ran really fucking fast. What was that? The freaking home something boots? I used to use those just for ganking. Home guard. Yeah, I would use those specifically to gank, because then I could like recall in a bush and then like just run up a lane and like gank someone super fast. Yeah.
A streamer by the name.
I don't know if they're around anymore. I'm washed. I haven't played League in forever, but I was pretty good back in the day. I came up with a lot of like tech and stuff back in the day.
Well, I'm sure everyone watching at home has already heard of.
Like, I used to walk up on someone and just kill them, and they'd be like, how the fuck? And it's because you can animation cancel certain attacks. Prove it. I don't have to prove shit. I know I did it. I don't really give a fuck if people...
on Twitter at all, because...
I don't really give a fuck if people believe me or not.
Just back in December of last year, she said that Twitter sucks and that she was leaving the platform for many different reasons, including expressing her Trump derangement syndrome, and then said follow her on Blue Sky. And just like every other person doing this for virtue signaling points, guess where they came back to? Twitter. And they made many different tweets recently, all around Counter-Strike, mainly trying to farm outrage and make themselves the victim when they make mistakes in the game. Begin with this, back on the 29th, saying, how am I supposed to force myself to play CS when the game sucks and I'm addicted to RuneScape? And someone says, nobody's forcing you. And she says, basically, yeah, no kidding. Well, apparently, she was very invested in playing the game. In fact, right after that, she would release this tweet with an accompanying clip where she says this. I just want to show you guys how draining it is to play Face It as a woman these days. Yes, I know these guys will likely be banned. Yes, I have reported them. No, you don't have to tag Darwin, but it's getting draining. This is over 50% of my games these days. Banning these people, these types of people, only goes so far. The reason I am tweeting this is because I just want to ask the decent guys out there. Please, if you see a girl being harassed like this in your Face It lobbies, please say something. It won't always stop them, but it made me feel a little better knowing that at least one of the guys on the team also realized how effed up this type of behavior is. And this is the clip that she is referring to.
Okay.
He's on the right side. Get in there and kill him. You just naded yourself.
Dude, can you shut the f up when I'm trying to clutch, please?
You dumb bitch.
Okay.
I'm trying to clutch up. Low-key trying to throw a grenade at my own feet. Now I'm embarrassed, so all I can do is lash out because Daddy never told me no. God damn!
You know the funny thing is though, here's the funny thing is, that guy being toxic like that, it's actually bad for him. To be honest, it's actually bad for him because he's gonna lose more games because of that. I know because I utilized psychological warfare to when I was playing ranked. I would intentionally try to make the other team rage so that they would rage at each other, and then I would win more games. So like if you rage out on like your teammate, it just makes you lose more. So like you'll have a lower rank than like you could potentially have if you do that. Yeah. And then like for her, all you can do is just ignore it really and just play. Yeah.
Bro, why? I just want one good game.
So basically, in a nutshell, this is what happened. She fragged herself in Counter-Strike, and then her lobby mocked her. Like,
yeah, it's pretty typical.
Is that surprising? Is that experience something she wouldn't have expected? That is Counter-Strike. In any other game that has some sort of a voice chat lobby, that's the...
Dubs actually doesn't care. Yeah, I've been in that position too. Sometimes like I get into a position where I just making like when somebody like rages at me, sometimes I just forfeit the game. Well, not forfeit. I don't forfeit the game. I count the game as a loss that like we're gonna lose anyway because this guy's like raging out. But I just make him rage more. It's really funny. It's like my favorite thing to do. Sometimes what I'll do is I just won't talk. I just won't talk, and then when somebody rages at me, I'll go like ultra ugu on them. And then it makes them even more mad. It's amazing.
Way it is. If you don't like it, mute the people in your lobby, or here's an idea. don't play the game. It seems like this individual has quite the contempt for Counter-Strike and the lobbies as well. Just don't play. It's really as simple as that, but she was far from done.
Why are you
this
trolling
post
Leaf?
would go viral, as you can see, getting 16 million views.
You just say like you just be like oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm playing my brother's account. What is this? What do you mean? What do you mean go cat? There's no cats in this game. This game has guns. There's no cats. Like,
and she would make a lot of responses, including this follow-up reply saying, please
how do I buy the gun that has the biggest clipper zine?
stop DMing me to game in myself over a tweet. Of course, that is not the right thing to say, but she continues on saying, and for those of you saying it's not that bad, I assure you, the rest of the game, they said plenty of other things, racist, transphobic, slurs, etc.
This game is nothing like Final Fantasy 14.
This clip was on round 4. Use some critical thinking. Muting this now. Yeah, the passive-aggressive energy right here is very noticeable. And also anyone who says they're muting a tweet, they are doing the exact opposite, right? They are paying attention very closely, okay? They're trying to act like they're too big to care. Anyone who doesn't care about a situation would never have to tell you how much they don't care. Okay, anyone saying they're muting a tweet, they are checking their notifications every 2 seconds. But she would mute the replies and limit anyone who could respond. And on top of that, this part right here about all this other stuff going on where she says there's racist trans...
The thing is to be honest, a lot of the... like, okay guys, I've played a lot of Counter-Strike. I've played a lot of games in general I've played a lot of games in my days, and basically guys just talk shit no matter what. It doesn't really matter like who you are or what you are. There's gonna be guys that talk shit, and then they're just gonna go whatever is like the easiest, like the lowest hanging fruit. So like if you're a girl, they're just gonna make fun of you for being a girl. If you're a little boy and you have a squeaker voice, they're gonna make fun of you for that. If you're trans, they're gonna make fun of you for that. Like they're just gonna find whatever reason they can to make fun of you. Right? Like, no matter what it is, they'll find some reason. Oh, anime profile pic. Oh, like, whatever. They'll find some reason to talk shit about you. It doesn't matter. And it's just, like, it's not really targeted towards girls in particular. It's just, they're just talking shit. And it's just, you just happen to be a girl, and it's like an easy shit talk, basically.
Phobic and other bigoted language going on here, but she wouldn't actually provide any examples of that. Like, okay, Jussie Smollett. Yeah, what else did they say after that? This is MAGA country. Like, what are you talking about? Like, sure, whatever. And also, again...
Oh, you know what's funny is I've had games before when... I remember this. Have you guys ever had... Any of you guys had a game like this where you play the game and somebody shit talked to you and you just shit talk them back, but like in a funny way? And then they're like... And then they add you after? And then you just like, all right, and then we just play like more games after that. I had that happen before.
Welcome to Counter-Strike. Again, you might not like that sort of energy, but that's what you should expect. It is what it is, you know? But she would make another reply, sharing another clip where she admits she got cooked.
That one round where you dated yourself and then blamed us. Sorry about that.
And then you had enough self-importance to think that anyone gives about your opinion. And then you think that you can get our accounts banned because you know Gabe and you're PMing him right now, feet pics.
Gaben's my best friend.
Wait till I get a hold of Valve. You're on stream to 12 viewers, and they all fucking...
Dude, that is like by the way, that is the best way to get shitted on. Like that, if you utter those phrases, like if they talk shit to you and you go, you're gonna get bad. You know you're on stream, right? Dude, it's over. If you say that, you are gonna get fucking shit talked like by everybody in the lobby. It's like the worst thing you could say, basically.
Yellow, shut your mouth. Yellow, shut the f up. You're a solo queue. You're 2 and 7. You're 2 and 7.
Bro, your buddy is 8 and 4. What do you mean?
You're 8 and 4.
What the fuck was that?
Buddy is 8 and 4. What do you mean?
Wait, did the smokes always look like that?
You're 2 and 7.
Bro, your buddy is 8 and 4. What do you
What the fuck? That looks crazy.
mean?
You're 8 and 4. What do you mean? I'm talking, dumbass. Open up your fucking ears.
The man's talking. Be quiet, you
Be
Dye
quiet.
your
A
hair
white
and
man
get your
playing
dad
over
might
this.
love you. Keep dyeing your hair and getting more piercings. Your father may care for you, brother.
Okay, he's kind of cooking me.
I mean, even she recognizes what they're saying, but anyways,
Yeah.
let's continue on with a
Yeah,
quote.
they're like, go make me a sandwich. You just say like, what do you want on it? You know, like, go make me a sandwich, bitch. Well, what do you want on it, man? It's like, what?
Quote she would make to the original post after it went viral. In quotes, she would say this.
That's like
"Why
honestly the best way to deal with people that shit talk you. So like if you have somebody that goes on like, you know, like oh, you fucking suck at this game, like, yeah, I know, right? It's like over. Like what do they say after that, right? You suck. Yeah, I know, man. Damn. Yeah, man, you fucking suck. You made such a huge mistake. Yeah, man. Damn. For real, bro. Like what do they say to that?
don't you mute? It's so easy to mute," end quote. And she said, "If you are saying that, you are not only effing stupid, you are a part of the problem and completely missing the points." So she thinks very highly of herself, and anyone who disagrees with her is an idiot, a moron, what have you. She's obviously seething about the negative attention she got from this post going viral.
She didn't need herself. That's true.
Sympathy and praise, and instead she got.
I'd probably make fun of you too if you needed yourself. Just being real. I'd probably like.
criticism
I
and
don't know.
mockery.
I'm not
And
that talk. Well, it depends. Like if they should talk. Here's like my what do you call it? My rules of engagement are I only talk shit to someone if they should talk me first, right? Otherwise, I don't really say anything. I'm not really about shit talking. But if they should talk me first, then it's fair game.
She knows how to fix this problem, okay? She acknowledges she could just mute. The mute button is there. It's right in her face, but she refuses to use it because she wants.
Like she would have had way more fun just playing into it, right? Like if they were like they told her to go make a sandwich and she's just like, yes, dear, what flavor would you like? What would you like in it? Like it would completely like knock the wind out of their insults. Like I'm just being real.
to be.
You just started LARPing? Dude, it'd be so great. I would have done that. I would have totally done that.
Victim. That is what she's trying to do with clips like this. And when this failed, a second stab at this, she would try to go for more sympathy points, saying, "Thank you all for the kind messages. Sorry if I didn't reply, but I really appreciate it more than you know. Taking a little time away from socials/stream." This is on the 30th, by the way. And then poor Vincent here, dude. Stop wasting your time, man. Like, I'm telling you, red flags everywhere. Stop wasting your time, bro. But this is when things took a turn for the worst. Or the worst.
Oh, so
for
that's
her,
not even
at
the
least.
story. Okay.
Asmongold would enter the fray. And he would do so with
Why does that look
clip
like AI?
uploaded to his second channel titled "Nothing is Sacred Anymore," where he reacts to the same clip we watched at the beginning of the video and gives a very predictable and expected response.
Yep.
Counter-Strike isn't for girls. This is a game for toxic, balding men. You are culturally appropriating. You're culturally appropriating Counter-Strike. That's what's going on.
Yeah, if you join Counter-Strike and you're a girl, you have to just you have to assimilate into the culture. You know what I mean? You can't go to like another country and then like expect them to like speak your language and stuff like that. Like you have to speak their language. Right. So if you're gonna like think of Counter-Strike as another country and like, you know, girls aren't from Counter-Strike. So when you go to Counter-Strike, you have to accept their culture and assimilate into their culture. That's how it works. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is some very, very light trash talk. How draining it is to play as a woman these days. It's because you were losing. Look, boop, boop, bop.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You think that they're mad at you because you're a woman?
I do that too, though. I suck at nades.
Is this a fucking ISIS application? So you
well, that's not completely true. I suck at throwing frags, but like I used to do the lineups, you know, like I used to be the one throwing those crazy smokes or like the crazy lineup smokes. I would do that. At least support.
A dumb bitch. Like, this is a gender neutral term. I'm not being mean. I suck at Counter-Strike too. I am garbage at
Dude, I used to only use pistols. It used to piss people off. My username was Pistol Princess.
The game. So when I throw a grenade and blow myself
I only used like the 5.7 and the Tech 9. That's it. But I would buy for everybody.
My teammates call me a stupid bitch. I'm like, yeah, guys, I'm sorry.
Someone made a Reddit post about me. They were like, dude, you ever played with Pistol Princess? I remember seeing that.
35.
My friend sent it to me.
Now understand that when Asmongold reacted to that clip, it was already viral, right? It already had tens of millions of views. It had a lot of attention. But just like other examples of clips going viral, Asmongold reacted after the fact, and despite the clip already hosting a lot of negative reactions, Asmongold doing anything to it, he gets blamed for all of it. Even though he came in late, he's blamed for the entire wave of negativity.
The Gold Nova terror.
Time and time again.
I don't remember. Okay, guys, when I used to play was when they changed the ranks. Anyone remember that? There was like a time where they like completely shook up all of the ranks. And that was when I played. I don't know if they did that again or something like that, but they completely changed it where it was like way harder to rank up. Like what came out then? Let's see. Who was playing during that time? Like Snacks was playing. I don't know who the pros are anymore, but it used to be like Ninjas in Pajamas and like Fnatic and Virtus Pro. It was like that era. Kenny S, like the sniper dude, he was like really fucking good opper. Kenny S. Yeah, that's the era I played Counter-Strike.
And she would immediately respond. Now, this is the funniest screenshot of the whole video. So on the third...
We made so much money off of CSGO Lounge, guys. Anyone remember CSGO Lounge? Good times, man. Huge money, dude.
She says she's taking time away from social media and streaming. And then on the 31st, one day later, she comes back to say this. Obviously, I've been a mess for the last 48 hours, but trying to explain to my mother why a man with roaches crawling all over him was able to send thousands of people to harass me is the funniest thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, you're totally...
Well, like, he didn't really send people to harass you. He just called you out, and then everyone did it on their own. I don't really think that's fair.
Thriving right now. You're definitely...
So it's like you're not allowed to criticize people at all. It's kind of weird.
And a good time, a good laugh. And again, she said...
Exo says, I took a page from Leaf and sold my CS skins to fund Uma Musume. Dude, me too. I made like $500 in like the last month off of my Counter-Strike skins. Dude, my Getaway Sally was worth so much. Holy fuck.
That she's taking a break from social media and came back.
Sold my I just sold my Atomic Alloy for like $80. Like, sick.
In 24 hours.
Yeah.
Many such cases, by the way. But people like this, they thrive on the attention. And right after this post, the very next day, she would make a lengthy response to basically the entire situation, but she would single out Asmongold in particular, who again reacted to everything after it already went viral. But she says this: I've been thinking for a few days whether or not to post this.
You buy capsules from Majors and just hold them. I had a couple I held on to. Like, I had a bunch of War Owl stickers I held on to. They went up for a bit, but then they're like kind of back down now.
Because it feels a little pointless. Unfortunately, that tweet ended up on the wrong side of Twitter, clearly. I understand what I'm about to say will fall on deaf ears and most likely will not be seen by all 11 million people who saw my previous post, but I think I owe it to myself to defend myself. I have played thousands of matches of Counter-Strike, thousands, over 1,000 on Face It alone. The clip I posted was nowhere near the worst things I have heard in lobbies. The clip didn't even showcase the worst things they said in that game. I have heard worse directed at women, at people of color, at my streamer friends. I have heard it all. The point of the clip was...
Yeah, it's because, it's like I said earlier, it doesn't matter. it doesn't matter like what you are. They'll find like they'll find like the easiest thing to like make fun of you about, and that's what it's gonna be about.
Not to call out this specific instance as being the worst thing ever said to me on the internet, but rather how quickly an average lobby goes 0 to 100 on Faceit if I so much as make one single mistake, or even sometimes after the first word out of my mouth in warm-up. If you can't understand that, the tweet wasn't meant for you. After this game, I didn't end stream. I didn't send anyone to harass these people or report them. I kept it moving. I tried to bring the vibes back and played with some friends. For those of you saying women are too weak and shouldn't be allowed in the game, you are effing brain dead.
Also, you can play Valorant. There's like a lot more girls in Valorant, and people are a lot more, it's a little bit less rough of a community. You know, like people are more hug box on Valorant.
You saw a 30-second clip and ran with 10,000 assumptions.
Also, sometimes, like, yeah, and that's the other thing too, is this isn't 100% of it either, because sometimes you'll get lobbies where they just completely glaze you. Like if you're a girl and you like talk, they'll just glaze you. Like everyone will glaze you, and it's so weird.
About how you think I handled the situation. Clearly, if I had known 11 million people were going to see that tweets, I would have provided better context. But I didn't, and it's too late. People didn't even bother to open the original thread where the other worst clip was. So I don't know what you guys are expecting me to do. To any content creators / women in the CS space, learn from my mistakes so you don't have to experience thousands of people threatening to R-word and kill you over a 30-second Counter-Strike clip. And here's the Asmongold portion. A special FU to Asmongold for using his influence to send hate to smaller creators in the space. I'll be laughing when karma catches up.
But she's the one who posted it. Like, are you not allowed to criticize? It's not like Asmongold told everybody to go harass her.
Up to you one day.
Major McQueen!
What do you mean when karma catches up to you one day? Is
Major
that a
McQueen!
threat? Or is that like hoping for something really bad to happen to him? Yeah, I think we all know what she's going for, but of course, she's using the shield of being a small content creator because, as I've experienced, apparently people like to use this as a shield. If you criticize them and they're any bit smaller than you on social media, they say, hey, you can't criticize me, you can't talk about me, even though I'm already viral for something because you're punching down. Well, dude, I think everyone's like open season. Whether you're bigger, smaller, whatever, if you say something on the internet, like you should be like expecting people to talk about you. That's just how it works. If you don't want people to talk about you on the internet, then don't be on the internet and don't say things publicly. It's really that simple. But she finishes up by saying, petty side note to all you F-heads who keep flaming me for being bad and that I deserve it. The dudes were dead with 1 kill on the board while I had 5 and literally calmed incorrectly, which led to my death. So before all of you dumbasses who have never loaded up CS but think you know everything because you played Call of Duty when you were 12.
If they calm wrong, then you just tell them like you had bad comms. But then she didn't date herself, so I don't know.
Years old, shut the F up. My duo, also female, top fragged, and this bot effer dropped like 10 kills total. Go F yourselves. Of course, once again, limiting the replies, crashing out entirely over, well, I guess everyone, because no one's really on her side except for sycophants and simps.
What? I didn't hear about that.
Well, this shows that, yep, definitely got under her skin, despite the fact that she's acting like this whole situation is very funny. Now, enter Madam Savvy again.
Oh, shit.
She's popping up everywhere, but she was basically making fun of one of the related tweets. And then Jay Viper says, in quotes, I was bad at a game and threatened to get the mean boys banned when they laughed. Then the internet told me I'm a loser when I cried to them about it and posted my 2-7 game where I naded my own feet. This is harassment, end quote. And then Peach would somehow find this and then post this random stat line from a different game, I guess. Where she went, 20 kills, 17 deaths, a 1.18 kill death ratio. Okay.
Okay.
Is that the best you got? This is what Well, I guess all of this is settled then. She's a pro gamer because she has a just over 1 kill death ratio in a random game, a random stat line that has nothing to do with anything involving the viral clip, but I guess she really showed us. But eventually, there was this deleted tweet. I have no idea what it was. It probably wasn't good, made by Peach, where Savvy says, "You dumb hoes make up situations. Just know, all y'all are the type I spawn camp and game control just to upset. It's usually not men making your game experience difficult. It's women like me tired of women like y'all." Where Peach says, "Women should be supporting each other, not tearing each other down." Well, wouldn't you know about that? So a different female streamer says CS is known to be toxic. And this has nothing to do with you being a girl. You literally did a bad play and they called you out basically on it. A very truthful statement.
They would say that, like, if she was a dude, they would make fun of her too. It's just like guys are kind of used to it, right? Like I'm sure that's what happens. It's like they just get shit. At least my friends are. They're used to it because it always happens. There's just always shit talk. They'll always just like shit talk. Like I've seen it. It doesn't matter like who you are. You'd get shit talked in that situation.
And eventually Peach says, "Yeah."
They would use like a bunch of slurs. Yeah, for sure.
Point. They told me something about figuring how to boil water. And when I didn't reply, he said, "That's a woman joke, so I guess..."
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you have a situation where they're like, "Oh, you fucked up really fucking bad, but you know what? You got a dick, so it's okay." That's like, literally like never.
Also just not funny, plus lots of slurs and telling me he hopes my followers dogs get R-worded but go off
so
queen.
True.
Yeah, that passive-aggressive go-off queen, because a woman dared to criticize you, so you're, like, lumping them in with these supposedly toxic men, saying things that, of course, she's just claiming.
You know, this is kind of a point here, and it's like the end of the video, but this is honestly the big problem with women in male spaces. The issue with it isn't really that there are women that enjoy these hobbies. The issue is that the women join these hobbies and then they don't try to assimilate in culture. It's literally the same thing. It's literally the same thing as like immigrants moving to America and not assimilating to the culture. It's exactly the same thing, except it's women going into men's spaces and not assimilating to the culture. That's the problem. And they a lot of the times, and this is why like a lot of men hate women that get into their hobbies, is because the women will join the hobby and then they'll try to change it from within. They'll be like, this isn't like how girls act. So then they'll try to turn like the entire thing into like, they'll turn the entire scenario as much as they can into like more of a female space in just like the attitude, again, like not assimilating into the culture. And then it's kind of weird because then and this is a thing with guys too, right? Well, sometimes you'll have a couple guys who like simp for the woman, and then now you have the woman pitting like men against each other, and that's kind of destroys the entire culture of a group. But it all starts with the girl not assimilating into the culture.
At this point, but there's another funny angle to this. So after Asmongold made his reaction,
I'm just telling the truth. Like I don't know, like. That's how it is. I'm just telling the truth. Everyone knows I am.
And then Peach got upset about that. Enter Alyssa Mercante. I'm surprised this woman is still around. I haven't thought about her in a very long time.
And this is why I never had a problem like playing games with dudes. Cause like for instance, when I used to play Street Fighter, I didn't do any of that shit. So like that's why a lot of the dudes I played with, like they respected me because I played the games to play them and hang out, and I didn't like do any of this. Like I basically understood that it was like a male oriented culture, and I was like, I kept it that way basically.
But apparently she's still doing stuff. We're on Blue Sky of all places. She basically made a post.
I understood I was a foreigner. Does that make sense?
Have been disparagingly featured in Asmongold's content. and you can contact her in privates or publicly. And of course, you can see Smash JT tweeting about this, which is really funny because, you know, the only reason anyone's thinking about her anymore is because, well, she's in this lawsuit with Smash JT, and that's still going to be going on for quite some time.
I understood I was a foreigner. Yeah, I mean, you have to basically be a part of that culture. You have to assimilate into that culture. And that's how you get people to respect you. If you come into like a male space where it's all about like shit talking each other and then you like act turbo offended by it, well, oh my God, it's because I'm a woman. Then they're just going to hate you more, basically. That's just how it is.
Clearly, it's not going well. And also, it's ironic that someone who is suing someone else largely because of cyberbullying or what they think is cyberbullying, basically their entire online presence is cyberbullying and trying to tear down other people, which is very ironic. But look at some of the responses. Hi, Alyssa. I once talked.
This is basically immigration on a small scale, kind of, yeah.
In chat and got called out by Asmon, who proceeded to pull up my chat logs and then called me a R word. The experience was so traumatic that I dropped out of school and now I work in a low-paying fast food job. Had Asmon not disparagingly featured me, I believe I would have become a successful neuroscientist. Please reach out so I can share my story. Just don't share my chat logs in your coverage. You know what? It's so funny, but given the current state of the internet, there's a bit of me that believes this might be real. But let's move on to the most controversial tweet. Peach attacking Chick-fil-A, which is, I mean, forget everything else, right? This is the most heinous tweets this person has ever made. Even taking the smallest jab at Chick-fil-A is a cardinal sin.
Yeah, it's
unforgivable. That is an S-tier fast food joint. I will not hear otherwise. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video.
It's pretty
As
good.
always, feel free to...
It's pretty good. I'm about S tier. I'm about S, but it's decent. I give it like a solid A. I give Chick-fil-A a solid A. It's up there with like, I don't know, like Five Guys and In-N-Out and stuff like that. It's not the best.
Sure.
But I give an S to Culver's. Culver's is God tier, like S tier, like fast food. And if you think that that's not right, you're just wrong.
Your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Cracker Barrel, not really fast food. Anyway, another good video by Rev. That was really interesting. Like I felt like it was kind of nice. I feel like I was able to give like a little bit of my experience on that. Because I played a lot of these games. Like a lot of my friends are dudes. So it's like I have like, how many friends do I have that are like actually girls? 1. Okay, let's see. Out of all of the friends who are girls that messaged me, okay, I'm gonna count girls who have messaged me in the last 2 days. 1, 2, 3. 3. I have a couple more. But I mostly, like, most of my friends are dudes. As far as, like, the people I play games with the most, actually. If we're talking, like, strictly, like, people I play games with, it's probably only Shy, really. Let's see here. Oh, my mom doesn't count. Yeah, it doesn't count.